I received my Beelink Mini MX3 probably about 3 or 4 weeks ago, and a couple days after I received this one, I also received my R box, and about a week later I received my Pine 64. So consequently, I only use this for about a day or two, and then I put it away. So let's play with the other boxes. But anyway, I wanted to try out the Libre OpenELEC, and this one is by Kszaq. Now he's the one that I was using on my little stick, my little Logic S805 for my DVR backend. Been using that for 2 or 3 years. But anyway, I thought I'd figure out, see how this one would work as a DVR backend running tvheadend server. So anyway, I'm going to set that up and I will show you what it looks like. But anyway, this is first install. I just set it up that Kszaq created for this little Mini MX. Okay, SSH and Samba. We want that. Okay, that's it. Okay, now what we need to do, what we're going to, well, first let's look at the system information. Compiled July 10th, that was yesterday. So anyway, let's take a look at that. LibreELEC, network, connections, services, Bluetooth, and I'm not going to turn on Bluetooth, I don't need it, but anyway, it's going to show you that. Now somewhere we're going to have to get to the system. Let's go there. Yes. Okay, somewhere we're going to have to go to the add-ons and get the tvheadend server. So let's see what we got here. Here we go. This is probably where we're going to find them. So check for updates. Add-on information, update, no updates available. Okay, now what we're going to do, we're going to see if we can find the services. There we are, right there. I'm going to try the tvheadend 4.0. Install it. Configure it. File location. Anyway, I'm not going to set that up, but when I get done, I will go to the web browser and do all my configuration there. So we got that installed. Now, one of the things I need to install is the HD Home Run. The tuners that I'm using, I need the HD Home Run. There we go. I need the drivers for it. There we go. HD Home Run enabled. Very simple. Okay, now everything is installed that I need just to create a backend. So now I will go to my computer and go to, okay, let's see what, I need this right here. I need the address. And it's 192.168.98. Okay, now if I go there and open up my web browser on my computer, I will configure my tvheadend server. So that's it for right now. That's all there is to install that on that little $40 S905 box. So see what happens. Thank you. This is the box that I will be using for my new DVR backend. But anyway, I purchased this from a different supplier 3 or 4 weeks ago, but mine was $39.99, so it was $40 with free shipping. But anyway, I'm going to be installing LibreELEC 7.0 and Kszaq. He's the one that's been creating all these, well, first it was OpenELEC, which I've been running on my little Android stick, Logic S805 for 2 or 3 years now. But anyway, I want to try to see how this $40 box works. Okay, so first we need to go into the tab. Now, remember I said, remember the IP address was 192.168 0.10.98, and we go colon 9981. Hit enter. Okay, now there is our configuration screen. Here's the status. Remember, I installed it 4.0. Oh, excuse me, about 4.0. Okay, we got 4.09. So anyway, let's go to the configuration screen. Okay, it's got English selected. Okay. Now, one thing we need to do, we need to check on the EPG grabber. Now, if you notice, the module is not there. Okay, so I got to go back and create my module. So bear with me, and I'll go back to the TV and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, in order to get the module to show up under here, okay, we have to go back to our Internet Explorer, or Web Explorer. Anyway, it created this under my network places, and I had to name it MX3. Okay, so I copied the modules that I needed in order to give me the EPG grabber, which in my other videos I showed you how to do that. So anyway, I copied these to my download folder. So okay, once I get them in there, now I'm going to go back to the TV and, back to the TV, and I will install those onto my box. So wait, I'll be back. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and install those modules to give me my EPG grabber for my TV headend server. So I go to System, go to Add-ons. Okay, now I want to install from the zip file. Now, I just used my Windows 7 computer to download those, copy those modules to this box, or to this new box. So anyway, I'm going to install the SD module, Schedules Direct. Okay, add-on enabled. Okay, so that one is installed. So very, very simple. Now, I will go ahead and install the other two. Now this one, he keeps trying to improve it, enhance it. So right now there's a little bit of a problem with it, but I will go ahead and install it anyway. So anyway, I'll go back to the TV and finish showing you how it works. Now, one more comment I really need to make. And again, this is the first time I put this LibreELEC on this box, but there was only one box that I had. That was that R68 $35 box. It's called the R box. Anyway, that one was the only one that was able to play the VC1 Blu-ray rips, and this one here plays it very well too. The Dirty Dozen. Now before, the only box I had was that R box, and now this one using Libre, it plays it in HD audio plus the it plays the VC1 encoded videos extremely well. Okay, anyway, enough of that. I will go back to my computer and continue setting up the TV headend server. Okay, I went ahead and installed those modules on my box. So now let's come back and let's see if it shows up here. Oh, I had to reboot the box too and refresh this one. There they are. So we will use those modules. Of course, right now I don't have anything to grab because I have not set up the channels. I have not set up anything. So anyway, we will start at the very beginning. Again, I set up my EPG grabber, so that's got that taken care of. So the first thing we need to do is go to General tab. Now we need to set everything up. And I will put where a channel icon path, I will put that in there. Now what I use, I have a separate folder with all my channel icons, so I will go ahead and put that in there. So just bear with me a few minutes and I'll show you how to do that. Okay, since I got the information I need where I've stored my TV channel logos. So I put that in here. Now what I need to do is just go back, save the configuration. Okay, now it will grab the my channel logos from there. All right, now the next step we need to go into is we want to add a network. Well, let's go here to DB input. Networks. Okay, first let's create a network. Add. And this one I'm using over-the-air antenna and ATSC network, which is North America. So we will use that. I'm going to call this one HD HDAMERUN. I'm going to call that a network discovery, skip initial scan. No, we're not going to take that. Redefine muses. Let's do this one right here. Character set. We'll set that to automatic. All right, create it. Okay, we just created our network. Okay, now we need to go to our network adapters. Now I have two particular tuners on my network, and each one of those tuners has two built-in tuners to it. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and enable these. Okay, network type. Again, it's an ATSC. I'm going to save that. And then I'm going to go to this one here. That's another one of my tuner boxes. Again, it's an ATSC. Save. Okay, now what we're going to do, we're going to go here, we're going to enable that one. Networks, we're going to use the HD home run that we just created. Initial scan, idle, we don't want no idle scan. Linked input, no. I'm going to go ahead and save that. Okay, then I'm going to do the same thing to the next one. I'm going to enable that. I'm going to use the network, the HD home run. Idle scan, no. We're going to save that again. Okay, now the third one. I'm going to go ahead and do that one. I'm not going to do the fourth one. Enable it. Set it to HD home run. And click save. Okay, now what it did. Okay, now here's all the muses that it found. Okay, using in my area. So we're going to go to the services. And it has not done anything yet, but it's searching. Okay, give it a minute and it will start working. Okay, I'll go ahead and pause this because some of the other videos already showed you how to do all that, but it will start gathering the information in just a minute. So I'll go ahead and pause it. Okay, it finally finished services, going through the muses and picking out the correct services. Now one thing it did not start originally, and I found out that I forgot to change the time on my box. So once I set the time, then it started to scan for all the muses. However, it picked up a lot of duplicates. Again, this version here, this is the first time I'm using this particular one, so it is a little bit different. So, but anyway, we're back to the scans, but it picked up a lot of duplicates. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and do the mapping. So let's map all. Check availability. Include, well, we don't have encrypted devices, but I'll put it anyway. And merge the same name. Okay, and create provider tags. Okay, we'll go ahead and map it. Now I should only have about 35 watchable stations, and right now it's showing 65, so I'm hoping that a lot of those are duplicates, but if not, I will have to disable them. No big deal. So anyway, we're just waiting a few minutes till it gets done. Now I don't know why this particular one is so slow, but running the server on my little stick from 2 or 3 years ago, it it would have been super fast compared to this one. So I'm not sure what's going on here. But again, this is a version of tvheadend server that I've never used. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and pause it again and wait till it gets done. Okay, it finally got done. It took a while, but I had to go somewhere. But anyway, when I come back, I had to redo something again. I changed it where I only used this one TV adapter here. This one, it actually brings in the names, so I was using it rather than my older tuner. So anyway, I will show you where I'm at right now. Okay, DVB inputs. Okay, we did the muses. Now we got the services. That's the ones we need. And these are my channels right here. Okay. So what I need to do now, I'm going ahead and map them all. I can't remember where I was at before because I had to go away for a few hours. But anyway, I'm back and I'll try to pick up where I left off. So anyway, well, I think I did all this, but anyway, we'll do the same. Okay, we're going to map it. 59. Okay, that don't look too bad. 59 stations. Now, I only get about 35 to 39 that are actually watchable. So I will disable or remove them in the next screen. So, but anyway, you can see what it's doing right now. And again, this is an entirely different one that I'm normally using. This one is 4.0.09. It's a fairly current one, and I've been using a 3.9 one, an older one. So this one's got some new features that I'm not familiar with, so it's going to take me just a little few minutes to catch up to what the new features are and how to apply them. But it's almost done now, so I will show you. Okay, all right, it's done. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'll go back to the EPG. Okay, the EPG grabber. Okay, now we're going to use the Silicon, or it's not Silicon, Schedules Direct guide data, and also the one for Zap to It. I got that one. But I'm going to just use this one right now for the Schedules Direct. So we're going to save that and see what happens. But anyway, let's go back to the channels. Okay, this one here, I'm not sure what that one is, so I'm just going to go ahead and delete it. Some of these I do not get very well, so channels 14 through 14.6, I am just going to delete them. Okay, now what I'm going to do, go ahead and show you, let's see if it's got it here, go to Edit, and most of this information you found on some of my other video YouTubes. Okay, this one hasn't shown up yet, so it's going to take a little while before the EPG sources pop up, so I will go ahead and pause it and continue later. And I think we've already gone over this, so anyway, I'm going to pause it, and when it gets done, then I will show you. I do not remember where I left off, but I tried the two that came with the tvheadend that I installed on my new box. But anyway, I could not get either one of those two to work. So what I did, I installed the one that I've been running on my little Android stick. And that IP address is 7.6. So using that version there, I go ahead and I put it on the box that I'm using. So I put this version on this box. It made it a lot easier. So anyway, the other two versions I tried, they just weren't working very well. So anyway, this one is the same version of tvheadend, except it's running on my little box that I've got. So anyway, I'll show you how to set that up. So I think this is where I was at. If we go to Edit, and we go to EPG Source, and that was 2.3, Schedules Direct, set that up, save. Okay, I like to put the number here, 2.3, save. Okay, anyway, I won't bore you with that, so I will continue and set this up, and then what I really need to show you, recording. Okay, now time shifting, we need to set that up. So I use a default location, and I use unlimited size. That's for the time shifting. We want to make sure it's enabled. Now the video recorder, since I do not have internal storage on that little box, obviously, and I do not have an external hard drive, so what I have to do is port or mount my NAS. I got two of NASs. I'll mount that to this particular box so that it records to my NAS instead of locally or to an external hard drive. So I will show you how to do that later. So anyway, I'll go ahead and finish this out, and then I'll show you how to set up the where it records to the NAS.